Hello everyone, welcome back to Train Sim World 2 today. We are here on Sandpatch Grade doing the Y101 timetable here called Morning Delivery. We're going to be taking our GP38-2 over to the yard. We're going to pull some new inbound cars together and take the cut over to the bowl for classification. It's a short 15-minute scenario. And yeah, it looks like I think we got two GP38-2s, or at least two power units here in today's consist. So let's go ahead and get everything set up first. I gotta remember where things are at here. So let's go ahead and make sure all these switches here are turned on. The control fuel pump is on. The generator field is on. The engine run is on. We'll go ahead and turn on. Keep the ditch lights off since we're just doing some yard stuff. Step lights we can turn on. And we will pop those gauge lights if I can move it with my controller. There we go. Let's go ahead and make sure the MU2A valve is set to lead. And we're going to put the cut out valve to freight. Let's see, while that's charging, we'll put the independent brake to full application. And we're going to bring down the automatic brake to release to, once again, charge the brakes there. Let's go ahead and see what up here we can change. I think we'll turn the number lights on, so we'll turn the front and rears on. Engine room lights, you don't need to worry about that. Platform lights are already on to begin with. And it is snowing a bit, but I think we'll keep the wipers off for now, since those do get pretty annoying sound-wise. We'll go ahead and open up the window. It might be a little bit chilly, but get some fresh air in, and we can do low heat. There we go. I don't know if that actually makes sound or not. Alright, let's go ahead and I feel like they should do this to make the scenarios realistic. They should have you actually like go outside the locomotive and check it out just to make sure everything looks good. And here's our consist for today. So we got our GP38-2. Decided to do the YN2 livery. I do like the classic look of that as well, but we do have a YN3B scheme for our second power unit there. We're just going to go ahead and check and make sure everything is good. We might as well unlock the coupler there. Oh, I didn't turn the front headlights on yet. Let's see, the number lights look to be on good. Yep, number lights back there look to be good. And I think we're pretty good on fuel. Yep, 1,400 gallons. Swing around this locomotive. Platform lights on that are also on as well. And it looks like we are ready to go. Gonna sit in the engineer's seat. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put the front lights. We won't do bright. We'll probably do medium. Again, just because we're in the yard. And let's go ahead and go back out. And yep, the light is on. And I think we are ready to go. So the first job is going to be, we've got a couple to a formation of 8 vehicles. And let's go ahead and check the map to see where that's going to be. So I think we're going to have to do a lot of manual adjusting on the turnouts here. So those look good. That looks good. Oh, that's not ours. That one looks good. That looks good. Oh, perfect. Okay, we're coupling to those cars right there. I'm going to trust that that is correct. I think we're going to go with that. All right. Ready, lady? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and what do we need to do? She's probably looking at me like, are you serious? You don't know what you're doing? Reverser goes in. Maybe we will put these on bright. We are traveling pretty far, so we'll do that. We're going to turn the ditch lights on just because we're actually getting out of the yard. And yeah, independent brake, we can go ahead and release that. We'll make sure that these go correctly where they should be. So the brake cylinder pressure is down, brake pipe up there, and that looks good right there. So let's go ahead and put the reverser in forward. Let's go ahead and turn the bell on to blast of the horn. Very quiet. I really don't like that. Let's make sure the brakes are off once again. Set this thing up in notch 2. And we're moving. Oh, the bell's being weird and glitching out. Okay, we're going to ignore the bell. We will just turn the bell off for now. So yes, let's go ahead and make sure we don't speed here. Okay, these wipers are either on or off, which is good, so I can just kind of move them once in a while if I need to turn them on to clear the window. But yes, we are rolling here, coming out of the yard. A nice wintry day in Cumberland. And we will get moving to couple to these 8 vehicles. Got a little crossing here. Oh, yard thing. That's okay. Fell off again. Oh, now the wipers don't make a single sound. Okay, I'll keep them on. Yeah. We are kind of coasting downhill. I'm surprised we were at 10. I guess we'll use independent brake if we need to slow down. And we are moving. We can go ahead and do an exterior shot here. Actually, I'll go back to the boom camera. There we go. I like this camera. Gives that old train simulator vibe. So yes, everyone, my PC is finally together. It has been, I think it's been a long time in the process, really. I think I've always wanted a gaming PC, but my brother kind of beat me to it first, and you know, for most people who have been following on the channel, you know I'm usually on his PC to play games, so not anymore. I think this is the second video recorded on a new PC. The last iRacing video that was on the channel was also on my PC. And this is really just a test video, if anything, just to test the OBS settings, especially since I can push it a little bit further. I am very, very grateful to have the 3060 Ti graphics card from EVGA, which has been a dream so far. I mean, like I said, I've been recording. At the moment I'm recording this, I think I have the game set to max 75 frames because we have a 75 hertz, 75 refresh rate monitor, whatever the whatever the correct terminology is for that. So yeah, I'm recording this I think at 60 frames. I'm playing this at 75, and you know, for the most part, it still seems pretty smooth. I mean, it's got some hiccups here and there, but oh gosh, I mean, ultra settings for pretty much every game. It's ridiculous. I'm pretty stoked on the setup. So yeah, I'm happy to have gotten everything. Just a matter of paying, you know, the payments and such for the graphics card, because that thing is expensive. But yeah, it's finally together. Like I said, this past week I've just been playing around on it, downloading some games. I still haven't quite downloaded all the games that I own, but I'm sure to do that here in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, it's pretty surreal. Just having this together. Even when my brother and I were putting it together, and the first time we booted it up, we took his 2060 out from his PC and test fitted that, and just made sure that we could turn on the computer and, you know, just install Windows and things like that before the 3060 arrived. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked on it. I think I'll do a setup video on it, show my desk, what I have going on, and show the PC as well. I'm still one of those people that need to inform myself more about PCs. I'm very grateful to have my brother, who has spent most of his time watching YouTube videos, understanding how computers work, and I have to give him a lot of credit for picking and choosing the right parts for the build. So if it wasn't for him, I don't think this PC would have turned out as good as I think it is. It's very clean. It's going to be a workhorse for sure. So yeah, like I said, this is just another test video, just seeing how things work, and it's just so nice to finally be in my room, actually recording this stuff, and actually just sitting down, turning on my PC, and not having to go all the way to my brother's room to record a video. So I've been working on this. For those who have been following along in my Modernizing Donner Pass series, I've also converted Donner Pass over to my PC as well. Was able to get all the assets over and installed. So yeah, I've been I've been going away and adding some details here and there, and we'll hopefully start recording some editing sessions here this coming week. But yeah, just wanted to get this video out. Like I said, just as a test, really. I'm just seeing how. Oh, are we actually going under? We're going under, boys. I don't know if we go to front camera. This will probably look weird, but yeah, we're going under the hump here. Cumberland Hump Yard. I guess one of the last remaining hump yards in America. I don't know if it's actually still used or not, but there we go. Oh, we are speeding, actually. Well, that's okay. We're probably gonna... I forgot we're going downhill a big chunk, and then we're going 3.5% grade. That's not something you see every day. Oh, I need some power. I need some power. Oh, boy, let's go up. Oh, that switch is not... was not correct. That switch was not at all correct. Are we even... Oh, yeah. Oh, that just was not... Oh, no, that was correct. Oh, no. What? Okay, it didn't look correct. That was weird. We've got an auto rack pulling in. I did not see the head unit. The head unit's somewhere over there. Okay, that was a that was an adventurous roller coaster ride underneath the hump, and you know, we might have sped a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, going back to the route building, like I said, I've just been picking away at doing some detailed bits, and like I said, to get another recording session in. And like I said, this is just a test video. The iRacing video was, when I recorded in OBS, I think my bit rate was a little bit too low, and when I edited it and eventually what's the technical word? Rendered it. The bitrate was also pretty bad, so the video itself looked pretty horrendous. So this is just another test to see what settings I need to put in place to make sure everything runs smooth and fine. Yeah, like I said, I'm hoping OBS at the moment is doing okay. I'm not used to seeing the game run at some solid frames and still record at some pretty max settings on OBS. So it's, like I said, it's pretty relieving. It's pretty relieving to just kind of sit back in my chair and finally crank some videos out. I just like doing this. I don't know what it is. And there's a lot of people on the channel who, especially for the train sim stuff, you guys like to follow along with. So I hope you guys enjoy the content. I hope to provide much more content now that I have the ability to crank out a little bit more. And I appreciate all the support everyone has given me, all the nice comments, nice feedback. It really does mean a lot. Again, this is not my full-time job. I do work at a store, and so this is nowhere near income of any sort. But maybe someday, and hopefully crank out maybe some live streams if we get better internet. SD40-3, yeah, or 2, sorry. I don't know why I said 3s. I got a ethanol train, looks like, going through. And just around this bend will be the load of cars that we need a couple to. I wonder if this scenario is literally just us coupling up to it. It may be that short. It was actually a very short train going by there. We'll couple up to those. Yeah, because I don't think we're taking these anywhere. We might take them out. We might take them back over to the hump is what we might do, but see how this goes. But yeah, I do plan to do more route building, of course. We'll do more Train Sim World 2 videos, and in Train Simulator in general, on TS 2021, I would definitely want to do more scenarios on there. I really do miss playing that sim. I think I've been kind of spoiled with Train Sim World 2, just for how realistic it looks, how it feels, how it plays. But there's some really good content on the original Train Simulator, especially as being a CSX fanboy myself, I really like that new Hanover to Hagerstown? I forget what the route was, what it's called, but we're gonna really hit those. We need a break. I really like that route, especially the addition of the SD40-3 in particular. So definitely do some scenarios on that. Coupled up to it, let's go ahead and put the independent brake. Go ahead and put that reverse to neutral. Objective complete. Okay, so we do have to go as indicated. So we got the brake lines together. And let's see where we're supposed to go. That is not the hump, but it is just next. I think we go via that and then we go somewhere else. So let's just make sure that switch is set. This one here is going to be set. So I think it said go via that, right? Yeah, hopefully the turnouts afterwards are preset to where we need to be. Should we hop in the other locomotive? I don't think so. I don't think it's that necessary. We can just control it from here. Let's turn the front headlight off. Turn the ditch lights off. We'll put this in reverse. Yeah, this is probably the one weird thing. Let's get that off because that's annoying. Go to actually we'll go to the boom camera. I totally know what I'm doing. Okay, this is gonna be weird because we're controlling it from this loco. But we will put it in reverse and we'll get the independent brakes released, put it in reverse. We blast the horn for going backwards. This thing in notch 3. What do we have here? I think we just have like a mixed line of cars. Yeah, about 4 box cars, 4 hoppers, covered hoppers. And we are rolling. Yeah, I can't believe the ditch lights on our locomotive. Like when I put the bell on and such, they were on. And if it's set up correctly in here, what is it in here? I can switch my mouse. Headlight control, single unit or intermediate. Wait, there's got to be another one. So controlling with unit coupled at long end, yeah. Okay, so now if we go to exterior, see now the ditch lights are still turning on our end. So you should be able to switch the headlight control. That way the ditch lights on our locomotive don't turn on. And in this case, it's not working. So I don't know if that's a user error on my part or that's just not coded in the game. But you should be able to switch that and the ditch lights don't turn on our locomotive. In theory, we should be able to control. When we switch that, we control the other locomotive's lights. Like we should be able to override that locomotive, but I'll have to look into that and see. That might be like a bug issue I might put towards Dovetail Games or put on the forums as well. So we'll see how that goes. Speaking of that, I am trying to be a little bit more active on the Dovetail Games forums. I know I tried posting some content on Railworks America, but I think if people want content and they really like the game, the content to be placing on is the official Dovetail Games forums. But I'm also on the unofficial Train Sim World Train Simulator community forum. So it's not run by Dovetail Games, but it's just run by a community. There's a few people from Dovetail Games and from a lot of the different like third-party content creators and things like that. There's a lot of them in there as well, but I'm also a part of that content creator group in general, just for like media stuff. So if you want to hop in there, I know they always try to promote it. I think I can get a public link out. I can put that in the description as well. You can join me and several others from the community and just enjoying Train Simulator. It's a great place to hang out, great place to post your screenshots, post your videos, and just have general discussions as well. And you can get caught up on news articles as well. So if you're like me, who you really don't have the time to be focused on like reading through articles and seeing what's happening, you can go on the Discord channel. You can give yourself a role to get notifications on any news that might be happening. So yeah, it's a great mode of news for your train sim stuff. So yeah, definitely check that out. Like I said, I'll make sure to put a link in the description, hopefully, and you can join me in there as well, enjoying the content. So I'll be sure to post all my screenshots and my videos too, and whenever the discussion comes up, we can have it. I think it's definitely more European centered, that Discord, but I do know there's a lot of people in there for the American content as well. So join me and others, and we will have a good time talking about trains. Let's make sure we're on the right path. Oh, that is weird. I actually don't know why we're switching onto that. We could just we could have just stayed on that rail. I should probably just use the train brake here. Yeah, I don't know why we did that. Okay, that, at least all of that's correct. That's funny. The other side here. Coming down the hump. We are going uphill just a little bit. Oh, the physics of this are incredible. Can't get enough of this sim. I truly can't. Alright, that junction looks good. Got a little bit of a hill, but I think we're going to make downhill because of the hump. I don't know if the hump actually works. I don't know if you can release cars and they'll actually roll down due to gravity. Okay, we're going to go via this, and then we'll keep it slow for now because we may need to switch some junctions. Okay, objective complete, and then we have to go via as indicated. Yep. Oh. We're doing this like the last second. Hopefully these are good. Okay, yep, that's all good. Back out. There's the tower, control tower for the hump yard. Those are just big lights. Yeah, I got some heavy duty yard lights. That next waypoint. Yeah, like if you haven't seen the previous videos, I did turn off all my waypoints and map icons, so it's simply just the objective markers and on the HUD itself, just to get that realistic aspect out, feel that immersion a little bit more. We're going downhill, but you need to pick up the pace here. Gain some speed. There we go. Watch 3 will do it. Put this baby in the yard. Half a mile to go. Are we going through the yard? Oh yeah, we are. Okay, well, let's make sure these are correct. It's a good thing I checked. That needs to be switched. That needs to be switched. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That one does not. So we're taking them out all the way here. So this would go right into the next scenario, I believe, which is Y102. I can't remember what I've done on the channel. I don't think I've done Y102. But I might, because I think we take this cut of cars and we just organize all of these ready to be put on there there manifests. So I think that's where the next scenario picks up from. Get these going and just check one last time. It looks like we are good to go. Again, I don't know why we chose those tracks. We could have gone... we could have taken a much less curvy loop. That's okay. Cars out. Snow effect is pretty good. I think the snow only looks good on the ground if you have a lot of it. You have to turn that snow setting all the way up, but looks pretty good. We just need... Oh! Didn't mean to turn that on. I was just trying to move the camera around. Yeah, we just need like the snow effects like blowing, you know, because of the train moving along the line. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool detail. So notch 3, we're almost there. So a little bit further. Get to about 100 yards left. We'll go ahead and pull the initial brakes on because it should stop on a dime. How slow going. Coast a little bit. Judging these distances are pretty tough. I think I've gotten the hang of it a bit on Peninsula Corridor doing passenger stuff, but it's still a lot of guesstimating. By no means am I good at it. So I think, the head of the unit is there. Yeah, because it's one of those things where the distance is in relation to your person sitting in the cab. But we will get as close as possible. That right there might be pretty good. Go ahead and bring her to a stop. And there we go. We are all set. Stop is indicated. We're doing more? Oh, okay. We're just pulling him back through. I see. So yeah, we are just getting ready for that next scenario. So we're putting him here, then getting ready to do our switching. Okay, I was getting a bit excited here, but that's okay. We got more. We got more to do. Alright, automatic brake released. Go ahead and just put the bell on here, signify that we're moving. It's kind of weird controlling it from this locomotive, but that's alright. Which is alright. Theoretically, one locomotive should be able to do all of this work. I don't know why we were given 2. I would have been much happier just taking one motive power through, but that's okay. Let's make sure those switches are accurately set. That one should be over to the right, which it is, and that one should be to the left, which it is, and this is stopping just about where those cars are over there. And I think this would be it. I think we're almost done with it. But yeah, there's some good stuff coming up. I know, there's not too much in the way of American routes coming out for TSW2 yet. I am looking forward to, on the roadmap, there is this Cane Creek route for Union Pacific, so we'll be continuing, I think, with the GP38-2, maybe, I think, that Union Pacific motive power, but we also have the AC4400 coming for Union Pacific, which I think they're just reusing the AC4400 from the CSX roster and changing it up, which is perfectly fine, but, you know, there's still locos like the ES44ACs that I think are more popular in the Union Pacific division, the SD70 Max, especially the new Tier 4 CSX and Union Pacific consist. Those are, I think, becoming a little bit more popular now, but hey, to get another American route is comforting. It seems like it's a very short route, I believe, which is kind of the disappointing part to it all, but you know, regardless, it's still another American route, and I know they're still experimenting with longer routes, and seeing how far we can push the limit on the sim. Do I have to go further? Yeah, I thought so. That's okay. Push it a little bit more. This baby a notch forward. Just push it. I do like the difference with the YN3B scheme and YN2. I think like the horn is in a different location. There we go. And then we got on a couple of the vehicles. Got the engineer's seat. Oops. Let's go ahead and do. Is that on bail off? Yeah. I don't know what. I think they call it 3-step protection. I don't know what they call it, but I think it's just they have to make sure that the automatic brake and the independent brake is applied, and then the reverser set to neutral, and then that allows for the conductor to come out and do any uncoupling jobs or anything like that. So yeah, I need to learn a little bit more about that too. Ooh, that's a very white post. Snow effects are weird. Okay, stop at destination. So yeah, this would I think carry over to Y102 if you wanted to do that. Today we're not going to do that because I don't have that much time, but let's go ahead and put this in reverse. We're going to set the independent brake off. Let's go ahead and put some throttle in and reverse back out. And just because we're by some other cars, we'll let people know around if there's anyone in the area that we're moving. Yeah, I don't know why the bell is glitching out. I think it's because there's occasional frame drops, and then it just it just doesn't like that. Yeah, let's go and check the map one last time, and yep, we'll just have to pull out just past that junction over there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Cane Creek route. I don't own the Clinchfield route on TS 2021. But it does sound like it's coming to Train Sim World 2. I do have my own opinions on that. I'm personally not a fan of historic routes. I get the idea of it, but I'm more of a modern type of guy. So if you do old stuff like steam locomotives, it's cool to put that in the modern world and do like steam excursions. But I understand the point of having historic routes like that. So, but I think like whatever those older EMD units are, it's the F7, I think it's. I don't know my historic diesel locomotives that well, but everything from the TS 2021 route is coming to TSW2, so that should be interesting. Just to see how they detail that. Like I said, for a historic route, that should be an interesting twist. 10 yards for 1. Oh yeah, we'll pretty much stop right next to it. Beautiful. Oh, it's not gonna count that? I'm disappointed. I was within 10 yards. There we go, we got it within 2. All right. Well, that took way longer than I thought. It said to do, I think it said it was around 15 minutes. That's like 34. Oh boy. And yeah, I'm confused as to why I'm starting back from 0 on the levels. That it didn't transfer over along my Steam profile, but hey, I'll take it. We got gold for a quick little video. We'll ignore the huge speeding thing at the very beginning, but yeah, that is going to, we'll go ahead and return to free roam here. And yes, service will schedule in 1 minute. Well, I am not starting it, but get me off the train. Oh, Cumberland formation, yeah. Actually, it wasn't that far away. But yeah, so this is where Y102 would start, and maybe we'll do Y102 in the future. For now, that's going to be it from me. Yeah, first official video of me talking really on the channel on the new PC. Glad to finally have it, and I can't thank the community enough for being a part of the channel. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so we'll see if we hit that sooner than later. But again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.